We are at Eagle Training Camp here on the campus of UWL for a little progress report on training camp.
We're
Coach.
finally back.
Yeah, you're excited. I watched your practices. It's choreographed. A lot of energy, a lot of excitement. Talk about this is your third year, and you were as a player. You went to training camp as an assistant coach, and now here you are in your third year. Talk about how training camp has changed and some of the bright spots so far.
Yeah, a ton of differences in training camp now. No two-a-days anymore, so that's obviously going to be the biggest one. You know, that's kind of what everything's built on is two-a-days. We don't have two-a-days anymore. We only can get one practice a day. It's an NCAA rule. And so it changes the way we got to prepare. We lose a lot of time on the field, and so that increases your time off the field. But it's just so much teaching of football and getting it through. You know, this year it's been so hot, and so our workloads have been a little lower than what we've had in the past because we monitor all that kind of stuff with chest straps and things like that. But our workload's a little bit down, but the heat has just been really tough on us this year, and that's good for us. That's good that we kind of get out of the way. Today we got a little break in the weather with it now, but there's just so much monitoring on and off the field that we just have to do and teach our guys. And it's really interesting this year. You know, for the first time, I feel really comfortable as a coach in my third year now, kind of having been through 2 camps now and been here for a couple of years. I feel comfortable. But we have such a young team. I mean, it's such a new young team, and I mean, we're just teaching them how to practice, how to line up, and how to get through a practice, you know. And so there's so much fundamental teaching, not just in the techniques and schemes, but even in just how college football operates. Like the first day we told them, we're like, hey, we want to win a conference championship here. Do you even know where that takes us to? There's a 32-team tournament. You have to win your conference basically to get in it. There's 5 at large. Like, we had to explain all that stuff to our guys because this young group doesn't know. And so it's really evolved and changed, but it's been a lot of fun kind of teaching that stuff here now, and I'm glad that I'm real comfortable, you know, with our staff and with our setting here to be able to teach those guys that.
Well, you appear comfortable as I watch practice, but a typical day, a lot of our viewers are interested in a typical day during training camp for your student athlete.
Yeah, we have mandatory breakfast in the morning. They got to eat because we have morning practices. So we eat in the morning. We'll have a walkthrough or a meeting either on the field or in the classrooms. We eat 6:30 to 7:30. We have that meeting at 7:45. We're on the field at 9:15 for practice, typically off about 11:30 in the afternoon. Then they got to get to lunch, so we have mandatory lunch and refuel and rehydrate, all that. And then we either come back, so every other day we work out with weights. So one day we'll have weights in the afternoon, and one day we'll kind of have it off. And we take a big break in the afternoon, and we encourage them to take naps. We tell them to go to sleep and to sleep and recover. So we want them to eat and sleep and then wake up and go to that. And that's kind of why we practice in the mornings. They're alert, they're fresh. We get the best time of the day for the heat, and then they're going to take naps throughout the time here. So we kind of structure it in for them to get a nap. How about that? I'd sure like that too if I could structure in a nap for me.
Something tells me that you don't take naps.
Yeah, we're not. No. The staff is not taking naps with it. But then we'll come back and get a chance to meet in the afternoon, meet at night with all of our installs and film review.
All right. Friday you were at UD for a practice,
yes,
controlled practice. And then we want our viewers to know that this Wednesday there'll be a kind of a live situational scrimmage here at 1 o'clock or at 12 noon.
It'll be at noon. Yep, at noon.
So
here.
Everyone's invited. But talk about what you saw in the scrimmage and what you're looking forward to see on Wednesday.
I really like that we joint practice Dubuque, and that was great, getting external competition and getting different looks from a really good team. And then at the same time, we don't have to prepare for something. We can line up and play really fast on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, it's just going to be like a preseason NFL game. It's 4 quarters. We'll play the first half with stoppage, and then the second half will be a running clock, 15 minutes. And hey, here we go. It's a game. Everything's going to be live except returns and quarterbacks. So we're still going to kick the ball off, and then we're just going to fair catch everything. But hey, the team looks really good. It was a lot of fun to compete against external competition. And what's really exciting right now is to get a new offensive coordinator and the offense and the signaling in to really work on that part of our game once we get into this scrimmage here this week.
I see that the enthusiasm is contagious. As we conclude the interview, Last year you were 8-2 and you had just a banner breakout season, unbelievable. A lot of excitement throughout the community. You open at Luther on September 1st, and talk about what your thoughts are for the 2018.
Yeah, hey, expectations have been raised, and that's what we wanted for. That's what we came here for, is to raise that level to perennially compete for a conference championship, and we sure feel like we have the talent to do that. Let's see how this team progresses. It's just going to be an ongoing process. This team will it really will be linear at times for this team, because we're just going to keep getting better. It's so young that we'll continually get better, but we don't play a home game till September 15th here at home. Our first two are on the road against a really good Luther team down in Decorah, against a really good Illinois Wesleyan team that's ranked in the top 20 in the country. So we really got our hands full right off the bat, and then we come home with another really good Dickinson State team before we get ready for Oktoberfest weekend. Everybody put it on your schedules. Oktoberfest weekend, September 29th, home against UW Whitewater, 4 o'clock kickoff for that one.
Jim Harbaugh says attack each day with a level of enthusiasm unknown to mankind. As I watch you throughout the season in training camp, that's exactly what
Baby, we're trying. We're trying, my friend.
And we will be broadcasting, by the way, on Wednesday, the scrimmage, and then each and every game we will be broadcasting here on KQEG. And the Mike Schmidt Show starts next Monday, August 27th, Clary Center, 12 noon. So we hope that you can attend games and make it to the show beginning again next Monday.